that they have the talent, but Obi to say, there was this Belgium man obo Manchester United. No, left-footed, small boy B. I think it was
Jamzai.
Yanuzai. Talent I know one. Now no today. Basa intimate pieda. Naba koso
Barcelona. Boy.
Yeah, naba koso.
Anderson.
Oh, Mika Anderson.
Number 8. Imagine when
Oji golden boy na.
Yeah, when full potential. Yesterday we were talking about Renato Sanchez.
He never reached his full potential.
Now you carry Renato Sanchez as him.
Now boy be what Barcelona friend Munir Hadid.
Yes.
Fantastic player.
Now Barcelona the Bebli Nana Adu. Christian tell you.
Tell you.
Gerard Deulofeu. Isaac Quaye.
Mikai omunyina.
Omunyina na utumu se na bibi wo mu bat. Omunyina wo kwan so.
Yeah.
Player bi ba Madrid. Na bibi wo ni mu oyina e. Obakobo Betis. Is it Canales?
Sergio Canales. On
American
Leftino.
Yes, Okasa player.
Canales.
Even Isco. Madrid so to my full potential.
Isco was on and off.
Yes.
True, yeah, the same thing.
Yes, even with Isco.
Isco was on and off.
It two players maybe. It may happen.
Obeka se Pogba reach the potential.
Pogba the same brother or not so Richie.
No, Obeka so reach.
Me the Dabi.
So neka, but me can.
Me the Dabi.
Wa reach.
No. We do not know.
Wa reach the potential.
No.
Okay.
Pogba na me hu 2013 e ba no. No.
When my hit.
For no say Ghana they all the South story ne ba Ghana be bebre. Oh, Dominique Dia. Ebenezer Sifwa. Moses Oje. In that team.
Ransford or say.
In that even 2013 team no. Now for midfielder, but almost on the next Michael Essien. Or team Africa or I was seeing them.
You know Kitan Kremodinka.
Kitan Kremodibi. Oh.
Is it Seydou?
Yeah, this Seydou Bibi. Salifu.
Salifu Bibi Salifu. Or a midfielder.
Or a holding midfielder.
He was
on the Moses Oje Nick Clifford Abuja and then midfield.
Mekai.
Oh no, not sitting in front. I forgot about that. Even Clifford they are on the height, no. Clifford they were only power down full. Only power body pan Jonathan.
Oh, okay.
Those Tessie guys, no. Tessie Naga Hana area, a lot of players a PF.
Talent, I mean.
But don't want to man with some full potential. John Boyne, Amate Monet, in the Nathaniel J. Moko.
Mrs. Ball. Talent a PF free Ghana ha. Na me say we the extraordinary talent. Odbeko enima went to manko be I Clifford Abuachi.
Really?
Na me see so na the ball bono. Me hu midfielder bia like contemporary.
But they the heights in the problem.
Went to manko ni. But we had na say okay, over other factors count because I've seen players who had the same.
Who say even South 2013 na ye kan no. Atama na akwa echire kakra.
Yeah.
But Atama no, the captain na partner no yira akwa so. The captain nobody obo as good. Oh no, no, captain. Lawrence Latte. Okay, no.
Me nimre pan.
Why you now kwaso? Na boy be bought me diama. Oh no, bomb right back. Bibi nkesia.
Omu nyina ayira.
Why you now see nimu? There's a difference between player bi ayira. Now there's a difference between player bi do ho. But to man which
okay, man bisa we. A player has come out or potential. Being in bright potential, but he never played a big team. But we bought average teams. But
on maybe luck.
Maybe a 6, 7, 8. We bought average team. Be 8. When say you will be sour. When I'm Norway and then of Sweden.
Oh maybe
like on your moves no, but then high profile.
On do me cash off for no.
Akobi by Black Star. There was this player. I know LFT. Is it Ebenezer?
Ofori. One of them.
Brilliant midfielder.
One of them.
Very cultured.
That left-footed midfielders now.
Yeah, but honestly,
Ubeka. Minister, overshare clips of Adai
Debbie.
Minister overshare the clip.
Debbie.
And no more midfielder be Obokotoko. One need legend for the Dean, come on, Tabo Dean. I better say.
Okay.
Almost in the start to say Benzo
in
the same place to me, our castle.
Ebe Naira.
Oh, for Ira. Every year, boy.
Yeah, boy. Capital under 20.
Yeah, boy.
Left footed.
Yeah, boy.
One reaching the potential.
No. On no opportunity to come more, be Man City.
Now, so already told me, I say, jump home, you know, we are Man City players. So, I told myself. Now Yakubu squad no. There was one who I thought was better.
Abrante say hat trick against Barcelona. Oh wait.
Emmanuel. There was one player I thought was better than Yakubu in that team. Near Fena Tanga. David Atanga.
David Atanga and say no way.
No LFT.
Is it class open?
So ni misa.
No Belgium League ni.
Yeah. No ni pop.
Me who supply.
Ba omo nyina no.
Enti obiso obenya average zidiabo, but don't you do that. Tell na work no. Don't you do that top na go hwehwe no. Ebiso wo dia after short period oyira kura say mo dia ni bi. Ono wa yira kura.
Ono wa yira kura.
Wa yira kura. Obu also a onya teams ni bi bo, but don't you mfro. Che. One na ye ne kasa na oka 2001 squad no. People are talking about 𝐒𝐀𝐂𝐊. By that we have Antonio Bodai. Oyida was seen him. Razak Pempo Yeraye. Never who World Cup 2006. After that, I have you.
After 2006.
Or say have you.
I never heard of him again.
Even Razak Pempo no. Now there was one another Razak or not any partner.
Baba Mandu Mana.
No, there was another Razak B. Honestly, that was seen him. One situation, don't you? Then there is up on Betina. Okay, no, can't team now no assistant code Dema Josiah Quaye. As a Madian squad no. No more failure to qualify for Olympic Games. No. The Okasa Prince go miss a lot of chances. They have great players. Kumoji, you like
Bernard Kumoji.
Who's around to week out away Europe. But not to be for
Michael Hellegbe.
No boy or Bobo or Belgium say. But not our average, not to be for Nanako sorry.
Oba Blackstar, Nanakosia sorry. I think it was a left back who said
left back.
Oba Blackstar, or he was one of the best players in Belgium. On a name was this Scandinavian countries.
Mama, for example, as Obidisa Antoniana was having a good run in the national team, but club football was man reaching.
So those workers are reaching the potential.
In the national
person who said could do 𝐒𝐿𝐴 more level now.
So Antoniana, and I'm for force or the next 𝐒𝐿𝐴. Make 2008 or the South will be called Bipa. What guys I give no?
In Nigeria,
they are going to share no. What question? Ayana as a club level no. Sure. Mama last time, and I no be discussed idea we. Kudus was doing a proper PR for his friend. Kudus was what trying to say. Wabonojland, Abayas, Aba West Ham. Sapla no about stronger set no.
Emmanuel dance.
He was doing a proper PR for his friend.
Ah.
And Ebia as a young age, or who were holding before saying my sister or no about who be there with life. Yes, I'm going. Ghana Sunday is talking about sis. Not something you can be. One
kind of assist was a player on an abo nimbo born in life.
Yes,
and a boy now who no masses scratch is a boy.
It's all that. Now, Ghana for a kind of pine and I would answer.
Minamino.
So he was doing the proper PR for his friend.
Okay, no.
Obviously, no
Ukrainian, I mean, could lose boy any diname. Minimum. It's a million I'm call YouTube. Some kosher boy, no. And I'm sure he has that Clifford Abuajemo figure nibi. Or no, or my sister or defend it, and protect it, as I pass it, as I dribble. Or ball left or right, you know.
Yes. And what the move, but after the next one to be from.
And easy scouts the report qua Yema.
You know, that's what to me from. Could those Quaye emphatic say very soon we will see him?
Frequency in article. Okay. And I'm getting a lot of messages again. A lot of messages. A lot of messages. Call Facebook near the debate. I'm saying do be a bit you know. I'm a messages. But I don't think it's PR. I think maybe of a little boy anymore born so.
And I don't know any PR. And I don't know how to me reach that level. What the best agents? Another best boy now. And I a lack.
There could be several factors. I bet Baba say what the teams are looking for. No, what teams are looking for? Ebia Untimi or Fasa. Who's the teams they send their scouts out? Okay, so this is the first time a scout be at Indiana. There are several scouts who might know him, but Ebia the more Sheno or Munyai. Every so be soon Tinidinda. Okay, my man boy, no. Kudus Abonidi. Kudus is a fantastic player. So for Kudus to say Say,
Obi automatic pass it through IR system no. How about West Ham?
Players.
We have seen players, even with the national team.
He's seen great players.
Yeah, come on, coach Adin say is a debate we want. I'm out for Casa and one by the Peledi. Who's a big issue?
Yes, me name. So many things. Boy, Nakasa, me I feel said they could do sky no. The boy should use that to. I think Hona me no way agony. Me Nakasa I don't could do yeah at the end. Come here training your metrophone. Social media. And can me man for na. Can me posting videos? This is why Kudus said I'm the best player he has played with. Any videos. And also or use that thing no as a step part for the next stage because what much Sweden near there don't know England that one should be a quantum. Yes, I strong was that is we go to pay that Hokaka. Why? No, we go to pay Adam Kwasi, yeah, he was with the one I see we born the war down on the wall. But at least or to be by friend who's a obviously Nathan Lady. About Lorraine, I left no. Yeah. It's due to be bad friends, but average things need to be cry. What I say, indeed, what we said Benjamin in 2015. Now, even in that 2015, no, now more Samala Fubi or Boazakis or Kocha. Okay, I plan. No more said what about. Now down sooner or Leon. Oh, okay. It means women do that will be something. Or Leon. Now he couldn't break into the first team. And call. Free Ghana has no call Leon. Or Free Ghana has straight and no call Leon. Indeed, and not sure they could do so. Can know him the Oka. No, or Kaswa no war. So if Free Ghana has straight, no call Leon. No Free Kaswa and no call Leon. Mutala, what they say, born a Kumano. So if Free Ghana ha one more Premier League side. No call team like Olympic Leon. I be with him. Yeah. So maybe Kudus knows what he's saying. In Zebra, so we are national team handless and starting for money for our players. What I say? That is how some of these stories. Yeah, at the man 1 or 2 invites be obviously to boost his. Sometimes players the people high, yes, you am wobby. And they say a tremor could do level be answer or not a boy. At least could do some number what do you do? And they could do any part of our national team. Into a Caribbean, we need to take it serious. So say a director of Hosa. That is how our situation is here. Liverpool out, Benfica out, West Ham out, Milan out. Until why the best shot Liverpool sing? This particular weekend, that's one into man show Modiana say go for Moko. And when before say West Ham Eddie win Neko, at least someone qualify crana. A big history said this particular season no. I'm gonna move to say Liverpool sing. From nowhere, Jeremy from Poaticano. And I think that Jeremy Frimpong is more like a number 7 than a right back. A good result for Liverpool in the Mutumia. And our old Baba man couldn't qualify. Club Buga no question or Sanso or Greece or. It's a good thing I reckon I say in the Europa League and of course the Conference League. In the quick matches I ever weekend and quick predictions now. I mean face it. Okay. Milan derby on Sunday. AC Milan want to be in the top 4. Inter are close to winning the Serie A title. What the other two once I am Milan derby, I am a matter of interest at the both side. And in the Serie A in recent times, you look at Omunya was some good run of form. But Inter then I know what they can crack. But once I started dropping, get a draw baby. But there are times me and no Bobby would say, our Europe and the domestic league. Attention, this I get mentioned to say previously. Time and I do some Maruno Inter. Only AC Milan, but why imagine? Now instead the hype around the Premier League and the La Liga and say, I'm not a niche that need the Serie A. But it's a crucial game. This particular weekend, Mutala Yakubu the red side. Mama AC double chance. I don't see them dropping the total 30 points. Mama AC double chance in that game. Win now, Madrid nyano. I bet Buamo much more than
Barcelona. But Barcelona now out of the Champions League no. Madrid with the confidence in the Barca game. I'm tipping Madrid to win in the Clásico. The good thing is Militao is back. Once we bring some few minutes, boy, you know. One starting game no weekend, he can come in the second half. And I like the Nacho Rudiger partnership, no. Minister Kabaya injury, no. The ball will out of the game there. But I first say, remember Madrid for no chance of winning that particular game. But fire there in that game, Crano will be a draw. That will be my prediction for the Clásico and the Milan derby. I know that Manchester City Chelsea film in the FA Cup. What's the number? Remember Arsenal where
Man City Chelsea film.
Yeah. Remember Arsenal where win over Wolves. Remember Liverpool away win over Fulham. Even though a difficult game is a battle, but remember, I'm tipping Dortmund to get the first win over Leverkusen this season. Dortmund is hosting Leverkusen. It was Signal Iduna. Dortmund, Stuttgart, how much? Who's there? In Russia, Bayern Munich, Leverkusen, there, they are likely to qualify.
Yeah.
But Stuttgart, Leipzig, Dortmund, except two Coca, so 2 teams in the home. So I'm at Dortmund and Leverkusen give me a crucial. If there will be a time that Leverkusen will lose their first game this particular season, I'll go for that game. I'm at Dortmund, double chance. I'm tipping them to pick a win over Leverkusen. But I think the time is
okay. Now they do not take 0506 367 196. Again, we have to apologize for the transmission and now more experience. And we say your station is doing she na she no you know the kind of that does no you crash me or honum. So the technical hitches that we are following or we are experiencing currently here, our technicians are working on that to resolve. Now it is a baby out to that from Josiah.
Udala.
Hey, and they do.
See we are
or see your station is doing she na she no you know. You know the count. Say you don't. Say and don't.
She need
and don't anyway. Anyway, Brady, I said them. Say me, I'm in.
Yeah, so you hope you say, as a brain dimmer, obviously. You hope you so between us all this issue. And a payment charity for Mutala.
Yeah.
And Chiak is here, so comma and an abuata. It didn't wear you.
Abuata.
Debbie Memboni, I'm gonna abuata.
Nana Abuata.
Okay. I don't know, the chief of the Gumwa traditional area.
Yeah.
He's also the CEO of Eteman United.
Yeah, and he's also the life patron
of
𝐿𝐶𝐸 Football Management.
Oh, really?
Agency. Yes.
Oh, really?
He's the life
I've known him for quite some time now.
Yeah, also in Mupan.
Yeah, I've known him and
heavy chief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I pay Chia and Komagumafuna. And I know that we have a fan base over there.
It's a beautiful place.
It's a very serene.
Yeah, Goma is a beautiful place.
Mutala, there's a breaking news, and I learned Nagelsmann has committed to the German national team till 2026.
Yes.
Which is bad news for Bayern Munich. Because just a couple of days ago, near Waha Anka Bayern Munich should try and go back and bring in Nagelsmann again, because Oshe situations they say coaches available to take over from Thomas Tuchel. He's just a perfect choice, but then unfortunately he's also enjoying the German national team job. Ausha German national team they trust him to do the job not only at the Euros, but then he will continue with the project until the 2026 World Cup. And that tells you the kind of manager Nagelsmann is and how a big of a mistake Bayern Munich fighting. Because if a whole national team, a whole country can trust him and give him the national team, then you should know that Bayern Munich really shot themselves in the foot. It was a goof from Bayern Munich. And now the man will be leading them in the Euros and also to the World Cup. And Mutala, I bet you say, this guy could end up winning one of the 2 trophies. I'm not saying that they'll be favorite or they are favorite in both. For the Euros, you say that they are top 5 favorite. Yes, top 3 maybe to some extent because they are hosting it. And it's Germany, you never write them off. But then with Nagelsmann, the way they are playing, bringing back Toni Kroos, utilizing the youngsters in Musiala and Florian Wirtz. Mutala, it's huge for Nagelsmann. It's very, very huge. What's it, Rodri? Is it then? Yesterday, unfortunately, I wasn't here to talk about the Champions League, and I know that
he only saw one team on the pitch. Now, Real Madrid came to defend, and your friend said Jamie Carragher said, what Real Madrid did, like they are over exaggerating, say like it's beautiful. Hey. Ancelotti,
yes.
So people are criticizing Carragher, say Adena Eric Ten Hag. Defensive.
It's good. You made reference to that Eric Ten Hag. 0-0.
Yes,
Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, he's one of the.
Diego Simeone. Mention the coaches are a 2 year deal.
Only Carragher criticizing Mourinho cow press conference. Say he wasn't even a defender.
Tuchel. Ball Chelsea or DG Champions League. No, it was worse than what we saw Mourinho play with any team in terms of packing the bus. That Tuchel defensive shape. Emma, it even got Pep Guardiola so confused. He was describing how they even set up in one interview or granted. Even saying, he said you would never find 2 players 10 meters apart from each other because they were so close and tight. You remember the time when Chelsea dominated City?
Yeah.
After the Champions League, no more winning. Every competition is beyond I don't know how to shop. You see, sometimes when I talk about the English press, Mutala, they are hypocrites. Sometimes. I will give Madrid all the credit. And I've said, say, whenever we talk about the best coaches in the game, never underestimate Carlo Ancelotti. But then, it looks like sometimes Nia apply to A, Yemane apply to B, double standard. So Jose Mourinho, the boss, born a Madrid boy. Jose Mourinho, the boy, and Gayenyaso.
Yes, Ancelotti is a genius.
But Mourinho is not a genius. English president, what have you? You see, all of a sudden they are changing the Bruno Fernandes narrative. So Bruno Fernandes is now passionate. First, the year so he knocks, he moans.
Yes, he's a mourner.
They say almost the same narrative. They say he's passionate about his job. Where was this narrative? Say Bruno Fernandes is always passionate about his job. But let's be honest. On that day, I puked because Buana Madrid it was anti-football. But we talk about Champions League, we say character. When we talk about Champions League, we say attitude, charisma. So that was what they did. Madrid, after scoring the goal, virtually were defending. As at some point in the game, you could see Jude Bellingham. No après. Kenny Bichet go near to Madrid for no more bread because they were chasing shadows. But double standard. If it's Ancelotti, he's a genius. If it's Jose Mourinho, he's parking the bus. If it's Diego Simeone, it's anti-football. No, why? I like what Rodri added at the back. Say their system or their setup worked to perfection.
Yeah.
And it was true. And I always blame Pep Guardiola. Yeah, couple penalties. Now you kick a swim. Obi did it there, but now you there. Sorry, maybe I wasn't here yesterday. But what Jamie Carragher can, Mutala, he should be ashamed of himself. He should be ashamed of himself. Senna, Ancelotti, we are not saying Ancelotti is not a genius. But drop the double standards. What applies to Coach A should apply to Coach B.
Maybe because Ancelotti did it with flamboyant players.
Which flamboyant players? Who was be honest?
Eric Ten Hag did it with
33 shots to 3. Uzahi, 33 shots to 3. 33 shots. 16 corners to 2. What was flamboyant about the Madrid team?
Say Brazil fool.
So, Antonio Mama,
I saw what the say ugly.
No, you see, and then I meant to say no. I said, oh yeah, the same thing Obi Koyen, you because already and is anti-football. What do you mean by that? It was the best Madrid could play on that day. Because Madrid didn't go to play.
Are you sure?
What else could they have played? What else could Madrid have played?
They couldn't have modified it.
What else could they have played? I did my predictions. And it was a one-sided affair. Even Madrid fans who attest to that fact said they got outplayed by Man City. But the factors with which or by which they lost were so glaring. And Pep Guardiola would have wished that he would have gone back to a false nine system again after the disaster clash from Haaland. Nya Haaland here, so 90 minutes stop boy no. I'll see no. Pep Guardiola would have wished, oh, Uncle Shaika Kradi won't hear me. But you give credit to Real Madrid. But Jamie Carragher should stop this. Onjai Sadia no ye or ye no Onjai. Coach Bakune efe. Coach Fufro when Klopp came to England, we saw Klopp. There were games Klopp would defend and hit on the break. And that was how Liverpool became how great they are under him. But Obin Court deploys assistant lady or anti-football. He doesn't deserve to win. This is the Champions League. But all this I'll blame UEFA. Because when UEFA scrapped their away goal rule, they are prioritizing attacking. Forget is that defending is part of the game. Who says that defending is not part of the game?
Is that part that we all forget about? Now,
but UEFA come and tell us that we are scrapping the away goal rule because we want teams to be attacking.
We no longer congratulate teams for their great defensive shape, but
look at Chelsea's record: 15 Premier League goals conceded in 38 games. Unprecedented.
That team was a typical Jose team.
Teams are breaking goal scoring records year after year. Defensive records. Because I'm saying how many teams need to be breaking defensive records? How many teams have been able to break defensive records? Ask yourself. When it comes to the defended, how many teams? Manchester United went 14 Premier League games without conceding. How many teams can do that? But UEFA come and tell us, scrap away goal rule because we want the teams to attack.
But even the award scheme, they say we give award for
at
best striker.
Yeah, but best forward.
Best forward. We don't do best defender. It should tell you something.
So what you say? So it looks like we are prioritizing attacking more than defending. But the game has seen great defenders. Nearby and game 2 back here. Game 2-3-5. Jamie Carragher should be ashamed of himself. Sanya mana ya omote omokekano. Ancelotti ball Etihad. Then what was nice about that ball? Yes, he's a master tactician. He's a good planner. He reads the game very well. His game management skills top notch. Oshe change his score. Yeah. Time when he Vasquez, good penalty kicker. Or he brought all these people on to play the penalty because he understood what they can bring. But don't come and tell me say ball no ball Etihad nefe. Inti amonje so. No biko Bobby did you check the possession?
Yeah.
Obiko Bobby Anfield, yen chambono. Forgetting say Obia was no person on setting up with him.
Carragher was a stern critic of Mourinho.
Look at what they've done to Mourinho now.
He still doesn't believe Mourinho.
Look at what they've done to Mourinho. But this is a guy who won the Champions League with FC Porto. He won the treble with Inter Milan. How do you in the history of Italian football? How do you think Italy managed to win 4 World Cups? If they never prioritized defending, if they never made a Catanaccio their hallmark, how do you think that they won 4? I can't say. And even how do you think that Italy ended up winning another Euros in the last edition? Why are we trying to change the game? I see it's a game. I see at this point, if he said some part or department of the game is not necessary, so let's prioritize the other.
Of course, it's not really necessary.
How is it not necessary? Don't tell me that it's not necessary. How is it not necessary?
Now,
and then Obia Quaye be also a ball playing defender, goalkeeper. Yeah, we a defender, goalkeeper. We are not best 70 goals.
Do you know now if you are a defender and can't pass from the back, you struggle to break into certain teams.
Mutala, let's not exaggerate. It's not true. It's not true. They were passing.
They say the flamboyant.
They were passing. These people were passing from the back.
They say we need a John Stones type of.
I'm telling you, sir. Go back to 15, 20, 30 years ago. Now defenders were still passing from the back. Total football started in the 1940s. I ain't go such a move no more. A year 80s. Were they not the people who started it? Who says it? I feel you do baby. I goalkeepers. Goalkeeper who's now? Onyama who's now? Drills not the idea. Kick eka home. What is kicking? Kicking is passing, spotting a teammate and going long. It means that I was a sign of way chassis. They didn't start today. Jose Mourinho, before every game, will prioritize how you defend. How you defend is very, very important to him. Before remember how you are going to score or attack. So just because he prioritizes one thing over the other doesn't mean no boarding effect. How? When Diego Simeone was beating teams like Bayern Munich, Barcelona in the UEFA Champions League, or Chima Yunu Ashom, or Chiasna, or Chitin Dianu Ashom in the Champions, what do you think he was doing right? We want to hail Dizebi because Dizebi bono obiem. Diaz abe yes I will lead and the way lead on way lead United on way and I mean defend it. The boy I 10-5, 7-6. Today we are Leeds United. Go and check the championship. They have the best defense because they have to change certain things. The double standards in that Premier League pundits habits now. And we Bono is too defensive. Bono boy and Kanyefe. Say the same thing to Ancelotti. You say the same thing to Ancelotti. Mutala, Arsenal have realized they now need a striker. If Arsenal really had a striker, a potent striker, a 30-goal season striker from last season, Arsenal by now would still be in pole position to win the league. But they shouldn't think they've arrived.
Jamie Carragher say if they don't take that, they will be the new Tottenham Hotspur.
Of course, they'll flatter, and after some time, it was a team in Abidjan because now they feel. But what broke Tottenham Hotspur under Mauricio Pochettino? It was the same thing. We go close all the time, we can't win. Premier League ni ako close here and Champions League ni ako jinaho na fa ye try fireball. Then all of a sudden it looks like players na omo bread psychologically. At some point, we should not players na bread. That is what could happen to us now. Sometimes quick fix. I'm not saying Havertz is a bad player. I'm not saying Gabriel Jesus is not good enough. But sometimes spend 100 million, buy one world-class striker. That is what you need. That is what you need. 80 million, touch striker back for the be sitting him. And he'll be the difference for you. I wouldn't say Tony isn't good, but me share direction as na lekona. Mutala they should go for Isaac. Buy Alexander Isaac. Because with this striker in the right environment, in the right system, Mutala the boy will not give you anything less than 30 goals in the season. Shesko is not bad, but he's not very fast for me. Ocean was Leipzig. Leipzig is a team who creates chances to be, but he doesn't score more. Ivan Toney at 27 to 28, he's a good player. But go for Alexander Isak. If Arsenal are aiming, because for 2 seasons you've bottled the league. 2 seasons, what bottle league no? I know that's why Ferguson will dominate the league. Because since the Ayaji League, you remember the season where Manchester United lost the league to Manchester City by goal difference?
Yeah.
That season, he brought in Robin van Persie.
It was after the 2012 season.
Yes.
He said they are lacking goals.
They are lacking goals.
Because they are goal difference.
They could no. That season, his top scorer was Rooney, I think. He had Javi Hernandez in the team, but he felt said, "Baby, I need someone who can get me more goals. Why should I lose the league on goal difference? 88 points. They be the goals apart me. Because that City had an Aguero.
They had Balotelli. They had Edin Dzeko.
He felt like, baby, I can't lose the league to Man City again. The player he brought in was a player who was crowned the top scorer in the Premier League that season. 26 goals. quick fix, quick thinking. So you sit down and think that because you are the highest scoring team in the Premier League, then you don't need a striker. You are lying. Maka Pep Guardiola team has 120 goals in the Premier League at some point. But some striker. For us now, they are going into this weekend's games. Mutala, they will still drop. You see, that's why I feel say Ankomo the Cut is opposite of Premier League no more. And that back-to-back defeat, Aston Villa, Bayern Munich, losing both games without scoring a goal, they have a problem. As I'm listening, as now they have a big problem. They have a very big problem. They'll be going away to the Molineux and they'll play Chelsea at home. But at least I can't guarantee Arsenal 6 points in these two games.
Oh, but Chelsea at home.
Molineux away. Chelsea,
Chelsea at home, they should be able to.
Okay? They should be. Yeah, I like that way. They should be able to beat Chelsea. It's America. I don't know which game. I'm not saying they can't win both games. But from where I sit, they are still going to drop point again. Because they will play one, and it means that they can, after that Molineux game, or maybe I that top temporarily until say City bebo game, because City will be playing the FA Cup against Chelsea. And we all know what is happening to City now. I don't recall the last time Pep Guardiola did trophy back in the season. Just one trophy. Since that's why I say in the Champions League remove here. All he has to do is this weekend clear Chelsea, which I don't see happening. Then fight for the Premier League title. So for us now, going to the Molineux over the weekend, and then also playing Chelsea next in midweek, Mutala will end up dropping points. But then I've said it, the best striker for us now is Alexander Isak. You see these numbers? Some of the numbers that goes that watching 17 for Newcastle.
But they are not talking about it.
No, I don't care about missing games.
Someone about 𝐒𝐿𝐴 Watkins. Nobody's talking about Isak.
No, because 𝐒𝐿𝐴 Watkins has been consistent. Did you mention Watkins as one of the potential players for Arsenal? One of the potential strikers on Arsenal. Isak has been clinical. If we are talking about impact, 𝐒𝐿𝐴 Watkins 29 goals and assists, no penalty. Nothing beats that. But I'm looking at the Arsenal setup and a striker who can link up play and score goals, and they'll get that in Isak. The Premier League has toughened him. Back then when he was with Sociedad, I didn't really rate him that much. But Newcastle in the Champions League, he was scoring. Premier League or share, cup games or share. He's been consistent. Despite the injury records, he's been consistent. That's what I'm saying. Say Arsenal should cover that 100 million, say 80 million, say 100 million, because they will need him. If they want to play in the Champions League, or they are playing the Champions League next year, they want to compete and win trophies, they will need him. The FA Cup, most of the teams, especially Chelsea and United, they should be taking this trophy seriously, this competition, Mutala. Especially Manchester United. Especially Manchester United on more convention. Because I see Chelsea dispatching Man City.
Chelsea be City free.
Oh, Mutala, we ain't can show. You can show. 4-4, 1-1. Yes, also about Wembley. We are not playing under any pressure. We are not playing under any form of pressure. But the FA Cup final is a Chelsea Manchester United affair. FA Cup final, Chelsea Manchester United.
You don't think City will qualify?
I said Chelsea are beating them.
City ni abro, omolusu.
Anyway now, only Real Madrid share. Say anyway. They are going down. Chelsea win them. Chelsea should have beaten. You see, that's why when the chance comes, you need to take it. If Chelsea had won that game at the Etihad, when they created the better chances, this thing wouldn't be a conversation, because we would know where it will head to. We feel comfortable when we play City. That's what Chelsea will tell you. They feel comfortable. Forget the big names. Haaland won no winning ball. And gradually, Haaland is beginning to lose that big game player tag. No, he's losing it. You can't be like a Ronaldo or a Messi when you can't perform in big games. Now we Madrid. Now who's so far right in breaking balls, so far left too. When it matters most, no idea. The only team I want better record. Hey man, Manchester United are not a big club, so I don't blame them. So I won't say Haaland is a big game player. Because team on your wish here, what damn body a friend or between actually go in Manchester. Aside Manchester, he doesn't have anything to offer. That's what I'm telling you. Chelsea would have to. They will beat City, and it's a Manchester United Chelsea final, and that will even sell more. After what happened a couple of weeks ago, a Manchester United Chelsea FA Cup final will sell more than a City Man United. That is what we want to see. That is what the world wants to see. That is what you, Mutala, you want to see. Last year, didn't we have a Manchester, you can say, derby in the FA Cup final? Yes, we had it. We are tired of it.
You and who?
We are tired of it.
You and who?
Go around and ask how many people wouldn't want to see a Chelsea United FA Cup final. That is what will sell for the FA. United should be very, very careful. Because somebody has said, "Yeah, boy, no more boys, omu bobia." Said season may end. Omu bobia said season may end. Now people are beginning to realize how impactful Bruno Fernandes is in the United setup. Dear me,
yes, sir, Mona.
Someone who is playing. Now Marshall said, Marshall is lazy. He doesn't talk. He's stoic. He doesn't show emotions. Oh, this will show emotions, and so the account was
now. United have not given Marshall a new deal.
Yeah, okay. It's been confirmed he's leaving at the end of the season. Mutala, let me end with since other leagues no more. Oh, na say Italy.
Italy, saying
Italy.
Na no other Inter draw.
Wow, oh, 16 points those are Mutala. Classico.
8 points between them.
At the end of the week, it will be 5.
Barca is winning.
Barcelona is winning.
Okay.
At the end of the season, that's what the La Liga will come back to life.
Real Madrid home.
Yeah, I know, but they beat them the last season.
Yeah.
The La Liga is coming back to life again. La Liga, there's a baby. And usually for Barcelona, now they only have the league to care about. Madrid will have to treat attentions between the league and the Champions League. Sometimes a bois. This should be Xavi's game of the season. The game of the season should be this game. The game of the season should be this game. Barcelona unbeaten in their last 10 La Liga games.
So they have just the La Liga to fight.
They have the La Liga to fight. And this is the point I also Munsoja. Madrid force.
I don't think they have the capacity to challenge Real Madrid.
It's not about challenging. It's about winning this game. And Madrid will eventually drop points.
Barca will drop points too.
At this point, the chances of Barcelona dropping points, Ketwa.
I didn't hear.
Yeah, but league them go.
Oh.
In our last 10 games, you lose here.
And the
Bernabeu is our home. The Bernabeu is our home.
There's been seasons that Arsenal more Europe.
What's the one Arsenal? Arsenal,
everybody top 4 Canada.
But I'm telling you, at the end of this weekend, after the Clasico, the points gap will be 5. And the La Liga will be decided, Mutala, on not less than anything less than 3 points. That's how key this game is. Xavier, on your buy, yes, Madrid for Ashenibi. But one of the games he's also found very, very easy is that game against Madrid. Since he was appointed head coach of Barcelona. Mutala me.
Okay, Josiah Quaye now telling can you kind messages near the and so floor yaba now if in some Ghana Premier League and of course Dreams FC yaba share a year or Mackenzie a woman Zamalek Air BBC. Good morning. I hope all is well with you and the crew. Chelsea will beat Man City while Coventry beat Man United. Market or anybody yellow kojo from Air Tessano. It's a fabulous Friday and we give God the glory. Manchester United will surely sing Coventry on Sunday to qualify for the FA Cup final. Glory, glory, Man United. My name is 𝐶𝐏𝐻𝐒 Jr. inside Tantra Hill. Watching the show live and clear at a Japan in the Volta region. Max FM no size. So your guys predicted City versus Barcelona final last time. Indeed, City versus Barcelona will play the final at Europe International Airport Stadium. And yesterday, Josiah said that Madrid will only score after conceding 3 goals. Your network is bad. Okay. All right. I know me pass him. Me ate. Aye. You be in Juma. Leverkusen will still go unbeaten, and I tipped them for an away or draw. Looking at how they played against West Ham yesterday, they intentionally rested Frimpong and Boniface for a reason. They are my team of the season, and they are going to win the treble this season. This is Dennis Dusu from Dansuman. Akwesi 9 from North Kaneshi. Sometimes I want to counter Josiah with some of his submission, but unfortunately, you can't counter. Anything on WhatsApp platform the world, over to me, buy you be phone lines, so over to my friend or counter the 𝐿𝐾𝐂𝐊. So, okay, technician, also technician, wants him. We see the it is doing shame. Okay. Bernard Palacios, Abeka La Paz. Or say Mutala, one of the best Barcelona players who couldn't reach his potential was 𝐾𝐀𝐂𝐊. The guy was absolutely superb. He was an incredible player during his youthful days. Or Shegana, Shebi Panda 17. Yene Ghana Spring, Peru. Nanya Peru. Peru they say 2007. This was like 2009 more under 17 game Ghana Spain. 𝐾𝐀𝐂𝐊. The other okay. Hey, more wins for Chelsea. I am sorry. I know it's a sports show, but please, can you guys? Oh, my message. Can you guys DM me personally? I have some issues to talk about. It's about your boss. This is very important from Kobe Darlington. My boss when I can ask him no. Kobe, my boss when Ablekuma and I'll do it free by. It's about your boss. No. I mean, you, my boss, cry. How can I ask him? I don't know. Okay. And Kobe, there will be a no fa Sunday. Yeah, be sure. Wait, and so say. The frequency is off. Great sports show. Okay. Our technicians are working on that. I have a kind messages to be able to try and buy a fin some they will be at the bro. try ho ya san ba biem da be de e be fie e fin 7 no Abril. It is the Ghana Premier League match day 27 and won some edosu ye pa.
This is our own, let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. I say this is our own, let's cherish our own. Division 1 League is back again. This is our own, let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. This is our own, let's cherish our own. Women's Premier League is back again. And the day what dog can want, and DJ can want, the ration more. That day what dog can want, and DJ can want, the ration more. Since the days of Baba Yara, we've been there, we've been there. Ghana Premier League is back again. Since the days of Quaye, we've been there, we've been there. Division 1 League is back again. Since the days of Saki, we've been there.
So it's match day 27 of the Ghana Premier League, and also saying that Kerala United will come up against Accra Lions and Legon Cities, and they had to folk and they pem so Samatex and so Bekwako PM the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, Noni Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Eddie Pimso Ewo. Baby any Gold Stars would face Adriana Bofuakwa and Bechem United and Pimso Heart of Lions will take on Nations FC with Real Tamale United. Also facing in Swaterman, 𝐿𝐿 and a team I from Mediama and a Pemso.
Let's cherish our own Ghana Premier League.
After 26 matches in the Ghana Premier League, Samatex they already kind with a 49 points. Nations FC are second with 44 points. Adriana are third with 42 points. Mediama also fourth with 39 points. Accra Lions are fifth with 39 points. Bechem United are sixth with 38 points. And so Ataman also seventh with a 38 points. Bekum Chelsea at also eighth with 38 points. Heart of Lions at also ninth with 35 points. Baby any Gold Stars are 10th with 35 points. Asante Kotoko also 11th with a 33 points. Great Olympics are 12th with a 33 points. Legon Cities find themselves 13th with a 32 points. Dreams FC are 14th on the league log with 31 points. Bofuakwa at also 15th with 30 points. The last three teams on the Ghana Premier League table, Karela 16th or more 30 points. Heart of Lions also 17th, 25 points. RTU at also 18th. 25 points.
Division 1 League is back again. Division 1 League is back again. Hey, mama. Hey, mama. It's back again. Women's Premier League is back again. I say Women's Premier League is back again. Hey, mama. Tell everybody, tell them.
And now Kumasi Asante Kotoko PM Menshia and a wopim so ekotwetwe nkomo the playing body together with the technical team and of course no the mami shas here with ogum ne hu ya me papa ogum de ni hia me chen bibia na Kotoko opim so aka kire Prosper Nati ogum coach say on to the dwumadi so waka so on to the dwumadi so to the end of the season. Na bibia will be o matrase aka. Me mo catch playing ball says so ma mo home so a wono ankasa be frɛ the Ghana Football Association. So when news of your mungu Kotoko no ansa na team na ko relegation mun timi ngu nanim asesa. For the first time in several months, this is the first time Prosper Nati Ogum wakasa na ahead of Kotoko big game obebo no Kwesiada omone Samatex no or the kakra at wafasa game no yentie coach Ogum
eni di kan no me pese mebo Samatex abaso ewo baby omoda ewo league table no so omo start here no omo very consistent ewo omo performance nti say yebo mabaso omaya de pa wo hwe game na ene ombebo 𝐒𝐀𝐂𝐊 na yen kotokosisia no ye performance no ye modern no inisrosa in terms of baby ayeda nti ye come as underdogs because wo hwe some matches ye lusu a ye ne omoba eba beboya clearly no Samatex standing as favorite for the game, but yeah, so as a technical team and as a team, no, yeah, so yeah, boy, home more than say you beat me. I training.
104.7.
Ama yet me a year resource. So in terms of